I'm Kusi Achampong. Today we have a wonderful guest to help us discuss a very important topic. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you have any comments, just write them in the comment section and we will address them in our future videos. Fine. So she will introduce herself and then our gentleman to introduce himself.
So, my name is Perpetual Odreyabwa, and
Amimano. Yeah. They say they are relationship, part-time relationship experts. So today we brought experts. We deal with a very important previous video we discussed what is leading to so many breakups among young people. And we spoke about trust issues and unmet expectations. Today we have added a gentleman. We realized that last time it was just myself and my relationship expert here. So we brought another relationship expert. I'm not a relationship expert. So if the experts are here, they'll deal with the topic very well. So today we are discussing what leads to breakups among young people. And we want to look at unexpected events or changes. Sometimes you are with a person in the same location and then suddenly he or she has to travel outside. Now that people are running away from Ghana, I don't want to mention any government. I'm apolitical for now. So something take the person outside Ghana, something take the other person outside where you stay. Can be schooling, can be a job that takes the person to another region. And realize that these things can lead to breakups. And so you want to look at these things and then see how, if you are in similar situations, how to work things out so that you don't push your relationship to a point where you may have to break up. So we'll start with I almost started with our man aspect. But they say that ladies first. So we go the ladies first route. I say route. Route. Okay.
okay.
Whichever. Depends on whether you're American or British. Perpetual. Can you tell us some of the things that can lead to break up, at least in line with the unexpected changes or movements or things that happens when people are in a relationship?
Okay, so with unexpected changes, I'd say, okay, for example, let's say I was dating this guy, or I'm dating this guy, or we're in a relationship,
This
and
guy, it's Emmanuel.
an example. So I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend, and say I get the opportunity to travel, and I mean the time difference, change of environment and all that. It gets to a point where it feels like you're losing communication with the person. By the time you're up, he's sleeping, or by the time he's up, you're sleeping. You have to go to school. You close different times, and you realize that sometimes if you're not really willing to make things work, it would end up, a bit messy, because you start having again trust issues. You'd be thinking, oh, why is this guy not calling me? Especially if you've realized that there's a time difference and you've managed to work things out, or you've managed to decide on the times you talk to each other, and then it gets to a point where he's not calling you at that particular time, or you're not hearing from him at that particular time. You start to imagine things. So where's this guy? Like, has he met somebody else, or is he talking to somebody else? You start to have all of these imaginations in your head, and sometimes it leads to a breakup.
So the devil start giving you ideas
Well,
you
yeah.
don't hear from the person. So you start thinking it's very important, and these things happen in
Yeah.
real life. So the person is somewhere else that is 8 hour difference,
hmm
sometimes even 12 hours. It becomes quite difficult whilst you are sleeping. Somebody is awake, want to talk,
Yeah.
and you two want to sleep. It's quite. But, okay. So Emmanuel,
I was listening to Perpetual and I was actually thinking about Sometimes even the person does not need to travel first before the problems or the breakup starts happening. So she mentioned the example of travel. Sometimes even when the person has now gotten the visa, that's when the strife begins. Usually we encounter this between men and then women or males and females. Realize that okay, the guy is trying to go outside the country. They are fine. They are all working it out, helping each other out. The moment the visa comes, then there is this form of either distrust or disbelief on how things are going to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes they begin to think, okay, so if you get out there, you're going to see a better person, what's going to happen to me? So we spoke about trust in the last video. I think it speaks in here. You start having this discord coming up. So if we don't get to talk about it, then we see that it's going to lead to a breakup. It's a very beautiful relationship. But one point I really consider is, we start off relationship in a certain social status. Perhaps we are all not working or we are all students. So assuming I want to pick from the perspective of students, for example, in the university. So the guy is in, let's say, 400, level 400. The girl is in level 200. On campus, it's a beautiful relationship. But the guy completes school. The lady is still in the university. So I'll speak for both sides. I'll not vilify any gender. I'll not say the females alone or the males alone. I'll speak for both. I'm not biased. So
This one you are trying to attack.
no, I'm
Oh.
not attacking anybody. So usually the guy goes out, he's not working,
Mm.
he doesn't have time. So Petrus speak about the time factor. So he's not working. He's no longer the student who closes around maybe two. He's back. You know the itinerary. Sometimes work can be very unpredictable, especially if you have a demanding boss. He says he's going to call you back. You want to call. He's not calling back. You are chatting, but now someone can call him and send him. He can't have the time to text you, hey, I've been sent, and all that. I mean, people think, okay, I'm no longer important to you. You have other things going on. You don't spend time with me. So but it's not my fault. It's the job. Sometimes from the perspective of the guys, he has left a very beautiful lady in school. All hunters are alert. Now he's no longer the caretaker. So if he's away and then he calls the girl is not picking. There are instances the guy can keep on calling the girl. You have 12 missed calls. In like 5 minutes, 12 missed calls because he wants to know where the girl is. We have reporters around. Someone called, hey, I've seen your girl, she has become beautiful. Right now, her courtship, the way they work together. So all these things changes that happens when you're in a process of relationship.
Okay, very interesting. It's like Petra wants to say something.
I mean, I was going to talk about the fact that he said, let's say the guy is out there working and you're in school. I mean, sometimes when they also go out there, like they meet people, like now they're sort of looking for something more substantial because you're thinking, oh, this girl in the school, I mean, level 200, I'm done with school. Let's say I'm doing my service and I meet this other girl. Those things happen. But if the person in the school is also trying to make things work, sometimes you need to like, make out the time. Not the fact that you're working every day, oh my boss, every day, oh I was sent, I couldn't get the chance to test you, I couldn't call you. Like you have to make the time.
But if it's a genuine
It could
issue,
be it could
boss
be
is
genuine.
demanding.
It could be.
So I tell you I'll call you at 2:30. At 2:30, 2:25, my boss calls me, sends me out. Where he is sending me, I can't make any phone.
It could be.
I couldn't call you to inform you before.
But you see, the thing is, it doesn't happen all the time. You're not the only one with the demanding boss. You're not the only one who is always sent on an errand. You're not the
No, if
only
you are
one who.
dedicated to your job, then your boss know that you are the hardworking guy. Everybody wants to work with someone you can depend on. So it's possible that there are cases where this person is always on the run.
But if it becomes a consistent something,
And that's why I
that
think that
that's
the lady should understand that communication comes in. If the guy, after a week, realized, okay, this is how my work schedule is, I close at 6 p.m. So we can talk probably from 7 to 8. then fine. But in between, of course, as somebody who's a student has a lot of free times in between.
Mm.
We are assuming a regular student, not the irregular ones. She want to talk at 12.
Yeah.
She's not available at 12. I'm available at after 7 p.m. If she's not available at 7 p.m., then fine. But this is where communication becomes very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not managed well, that's where it gets to a point that we say
Yeah.
bye bye to each other. But some of these things will be genuine. Like you said, somebody traveling outside. It doesn't mean that there are no beautiful girls outside there. There are Ghanaians there, or Nigerians, or
Yeah.
any other country who are also waiting for somebody like you to appear there. God has answered their prayer. They see you as their future something.
Yeah.
It's fine. Possibly, probably, unfortunately or fortunately. You may not, you just went for a visit and you want to permanent stay. And it happens a lot. You just use
Yeah.
the conference as a means. Now you are in there. You want to get papers.
That's very
This
true.
girl has papers, but he doesn't want those kind of marriages, arranged one. He wants
Yeah.
permanent.
Hmm.
It's complex, complicated.
Yes.
And that's where you should be able to do your dima.
Yes.
Sure, you have something to say.
There's, as you were speaking, and Petra was also speaking, something that comes across also with the change is the kind of the social setting, our form of socialization.
Mm-hmm.
I've realized that usually when we are in the same environment or we start a relationship, you know all my friends, I know your friends.
Yeah.
But with the change comes with a new
Set of friends.
set of friends, a new set of people I'm moving with. And usually when we are not in the same place, people start thinking, you're spending time with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you spending too much time with them? Especially when the opposite sex is involved. So you see, ladies, when you have even a group of friends, they can pick out one friend, they say that this one is a very bad guy.
Have to try.
Yes, he's a very bad guy. He's trying to work a relation for you and another girl. You are not there. I just keep mentioning his name. Oh, this is my friend. I'm trying to introduce my friends to you by just mentioning their names to you. Oh, this your friend. He's a bad guy. Innocent me, I say yes. Then it means that you two are a bad guy. It means that the things he's doing is giving one of the girls. This guy may have a girl he spends time with. You want to also you go out and she's part of it. She didn't come for you. But sometimes the ladies start thinking, oh no, it's not true.
And this is where you are all in the same place.
No, when you are away.
Away, okay.
Yes. So she's not there to know your set of friends. You simply tell her about your friends. So they are only available this evening, you're hanging out. It's a Friday.
Who are you hanging out with? That's the next question.
So to be my co-workers.
Names. You want to know? Yes.
So you tell them sometimes innocently,
The
guys.
number of females.
Sometimes guys, some guys are very trusting. They come to tell you, okay, today 7 of my friends are going out. They are my co-workers. 4 guys, 3 girls. They are all dating. I'm the only single guy. You know, I'm the only guy whose girlfriend is not there. You know, you're my woman, but I'm going there single as a person. I'm not just you go out. Sometimes initially when you give the information, where am I? No problem. When I come back, that's the next question you ask me. When are you coming back? Oh, by 9 we'll be back.
And get there.
We get there 10, 11. Sometimes maybe by 9, that's when they are arriving. I mean, 11 means that the 2 hours extra unaccounted for, you are doing something terrible.
No, but so the interesting thing here is you could be honest about the people you're going out with. Okay, 4 boys, 3 girls, whatever. But then the problem starts coming in when this particular girl is always part of the out.
But you don't know this particular girl.
No, like let's say pictures.
Pictures.
I'm like, okay, just to be okay. I'm like, oh, can you send me pictures? Like, I want to see your friends, like the people there. And every time you go out and take pictures, this particular girl is there.
That girl is, part of that.
Sometimes the guys or the guy that you say she's dating is not even there. Meanwhile, this girl is interested in you and you know it. You see, girls, we can see these things. I think it's a gift.
Really? Sometimes you over use that.
When a girl is interested in a guy, we can see it, especially if it's your guy. This particular girl is always coming close to your guy. You can tell. But then for some strange reasons, the guys they never see.
You don't have those eyes to
Yeah,
see.
they never
Pure
see.
heart, clean mind, good motive.
And most of the
When the
time
heart
we
friends, open heart. Then suddenly, this open heart begins to it's strange, but especially you are not there. You see in a picture, the picture of the picture. Like if all the time you see that okay, this girl hand is around the boy's neck, the closeness is suspicious. Fine, you can talk about that. Like can you the picture alone?
you can't always be sitting close to my man. No. Hi, beautiful people. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in another video. Bye.